So I thought that when I'm 70 or 80, I will understand and appreciate the blossom of a cherry tree. And now being 27, I honestly really feel like I already understand something about it. And seeing the tree like this, it is so much like in a dream. But a dream that you know that will be over. In the end of last year, we bought this house there. And we are here in rural Japan. And it's the cherry blossom time. And I know there are hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people coming to Japan every year to appreciate the beauty of this tree. And to be honest, I never really cared about the cherry blossom. I know it sounds like harsh, kind of, but I really never understood why people are so fascinated with that tree. And now living here and having that tree next to our house really makes me understand it. I think the beauty of it is that it's just blossoming or just in blossom in such a short time. In a few days this tree will not be white anymore. One big rain, or not even rain, it's just not gonna be white anymore. And it doesn't mean the tree is not beautiful in summer or in winter, but right now it is really amazing. And it's also the time of the year when you feel like the winter is over. It's a symbol of, hey, the summer is coming. There are thousands or hundreds of thousands of cherry trees all over Japan. And I totally get why people are so obsessed with it now. It almost makes me feel sad. And I really had to live here in Japan and experiencing the change of seasons to say that now. It's not like a sadness that makes me want to cry, but it's something I don't quite understand yet, 100%. But I definitely feel that there's some sadness in that. It is so beautiful right now, but it's so obvious that I can only keep it on that video. I can only keep it on that camera. I cannot keep it like this in front of the house or wherever all the time. The briefness, it is so connected to life, I feel. Life is basically short. I mean, that's what the wise guys say. Life is short. And in such a short time it's over. It really reflects not only the human life, but everything. Everything is reflected in that tree right now. The amount of time that we have on this earth and in this life feels short for some people and long for other people. But it's going to be over. The beauty of that crazy blossoming, that crazy blossom, is going to be over. It's going to be done. And next year it's coming again. If they don't cut down the tree, which I will definitely tell them. There's another tree around here, which is in front of a temple. And there are many people who are coming now to see the tree. And honestly, I haven't seen anyone there. I was there many times. I walked there many times and I've never seen anyone. I'm always alone when I go there. And now it's blossoming and everyone goes. Older people, younger people. People are obsessed in Japan with the cherry blossom. And I totally get it now. I really like it. I really like it. That's the cherry blossom. And that's our house. So this is not the one that I was talking about, even though this is also a very beautiful sakura, a very beautiful cherry blossom. Maybe the reason why I feel like I feel now is because I think it's now 3 years ago. It was the first time in my life being in Japan. And the air is very similar. I haven't seen the cherry blossom because we came, I think, a week or two later. But it's getting warm. Today is 20 degrees and it almost feels like summer already. Oh, they're playing baseball over there. So there are a few different types of cherry trees in Japan, and I think they blossom at a little different time, but also they have a little different color in it. And I've heard of 3, even though I forgot the names right now. And before the cherry blossom happens, you can see the ume tree, which is in English the plum tree. You can see the Japanese plum tree. And then over there someone is growing mushrooms, which is also pretty cool. And yeah, I've been walking to this temple many times, as I said, and yeah, it's always again like a kind of nostalgic feeling, because that's what I've been doing when we came to Japan in the beginning. I just woke up in the morning, went to the temple, sit down around there. And this kind of excitement of coming to Japan the first time is coming back now, to be honest. It's almost as if the energy, as if the plants are bringing up this feeling inside me. The fascination of the sugi tree mixed with the bamboo, as here, that I love so much. And then having a temple close to the forest. It really is the time to reflect also. It really makes me think about my decisions in the past, but it also brings me back to the moment, which is kind of a contradiction. But on one hand, I am way more in the moment than I have been a few years ago, or even a few months ago, I would say. And it really reminds me of like a paradise. I am in paradise when I see the cherry tree. And maybe that's where I am. Maybe that's where we all are. And that's why people are so obsessed with it. It reminds people that they are actually in paradise. And maybe the sad part of it is also that we really quickly forget that we are in paradise. This is paradise. This is the heaven. We have arrived. And also that the cherry blossom is only for a few days in a year. Maybe that's paradise too. It really reminds us of how everything is changing constantly, and it reminds me of the song from Iggy Pop, I am a passenger and I'll ride and I'll ride. I show the view now that makes me think this way. Yeah, please excuse me I'm going from topic to topic and I jump a lot. But I'm trying to make my mind up about what does that mean? What does cherry blossom deeply mean? And also not only for me, but in general. Being here in Japan, I can witness it and I can see the cherry blossom. Of course we have cherry trees in Germany and they blossom too. Understanding the cherry blossom is not something like understanding a language. Or is it? But anyway, what I wanted to say, so I can see the cherry blossom. I can see the tree, the cherry tree. I can see the tree. I do not have to be Japanese. I do not have to be anything. And maybe that's part of the beauty. You don't have to be anything. You don't have to be anyone to get it. You get it just by looking at it. And there are so many different levels. You can understand the cherry blossom by studying it. You can look at details. You can look at the branch itself. You can look at the flower, the leaf, the trunk, the soil, the roots, and you can study it. And another level or another whole new dimension to it is seeing it. Just seeing it. From far, from close, while walking, while driving. You can see it with your eyes in reality, and you can see it on photos or videos. And I didn't know that. Sometimes they are selling some kind of smell, car smell or room spray, and it says cherry blossom. And I kind of get what they want to make you feel, which kind of smell they're trying to sell you. But this is a totally different thing to actually smell it. The cherry tree, the blossom, has a very special smell. It's slight, it's light, it's nothing, it's not like someone using perfume. But you can definitely feel it around it already. I'm so far away from my home. The home where I was born. And on one hand it really makes me sad. And on the other hand it really makes me feel incredibly free. As free as I have never felt in my whole life before. Every day I wake up, every day I live here, feels unreal. All the little details. I know exactly this is not the place where I have been growing up. And I am new. I came to Japan and I'm new. I can be new. And I can learn every day something. And I used to say, when I came to Japan for the first time, one life is not enough for this country. And honestly, I had my times when I was doubting what I said this time. Because of course there is a lot of negative stuff going on. There's lots of rubbish, there's a crazy bureaucracy, There is things that just don't really work and that I don't really think are good. But I also think that there's a lot of depth in this place, in this country. And I am a passenger, and I really enjoy being a passenger. A passenger of life, a passenger of Japan, and a passenger of like that. I want to see, without judging, without learning, without any big outcome, but just seeing. And the cherry blossom is the perfect picture for that. It makes me just want to see it. It just makes me want to look at it. And even though I'm making a YouTube video and I am trying to put all my thoughts into that video and all my feelings, I know exactly that it's going to be gone. Is there some kind of excitement? Yes, absolutely. And I think that's what kind of like makes me so unsure about how do I really feel, because there are so many different feelings that come up looking at the cherry tree. It's the sadness of that it's going to be only short, which is crazy because right now it's beautiful and I'm already thinking about the future, that it's going to be gone. Second, it's excitement because the summer is coming, hot days are coming, everything is going to grow and everything is going to get warm. The winter is over. It really feels like this now. The winter is over, that's it. And even that, even though the winter is maybe not the nicest time of the year, it's still some kind of sadness. I don't know, sometimes you do things that you couldn't really enjoy, but later on you still think about them and you kind of feel that it was a good time. That's also how winter is, basically. The hot tea that you drink or the fire that you make are things that are nice, that bring you through the winter. The hot food. But for now, in this chapter here, it is spring. The spring has started. I'm looking forward to witness the rice harvest, the rice planting. I'm looking forward to renovate the house, do all the things that we planned. I'm looking forward to create more videos. I'm looking forward to meet more people, learn more of what I really want to know. And I'm looking forward to the small things. Maybe the coffee in the morning. Maybe maybe a ramen in the local shop around here. I'm looking forward to see other trees. I'm looking forward to plant, harvest, and live in harmony with nature. And this universe, and in this life I have the chance to do that. So I really want to give my best. I want to enjoy that. I want to share the enjoyment with other people. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be sad. Even though there will be times where I definitely will be. And maybe that is also the beauty of being human. The ups and downs. I want to just live, see, and be. We've been working hard today. I've been working hard today. I have blisters all over my hands. I've been sweating like a long time. Even on my 20-kilometer run, I'm not sweating that much as today. But it was great. I've been cutting weed, I've been removing soil for people's rice fields that are not even mine, and I don't really have a big outcome. But I learned to find the meaning in things by myself. Doing the work today was meaningful for me. I had meaning. So nobody could take that joy and pride in working hard for me. And it also makes me really relaxed. I'm so relaxed today after working hard. I feel so light. I feel so good. And it really showed me that working hard is a great, great way to live life. To give your best. To take the challenges and do the same next time, next day. So today has been a great day. And maybe that cherry tree here is not blossoming yet 100%. And it hasn't reached its peak yet. But I would say it's already pretty nice, right? There's another cherry tree about 20 to 30 minutes from here, which is, I think, even older than that one. And maybe if we have some time left tomorrow, we might drive there and have a look. So I'm here at a different cherry tree, which is not far away from our house. And this tree is 600 years old. And you can see that it's supported by those pillars to hold the branches. And it's blossoming beautifully. You can see the leaves slowly falling to the ground. It's a sunny day. So maybe that's one of the best days to visit this cherry tree here. But for now I'm going to walk back, even though I could probably sit here for much longer. People say that Japanese people and German people are similar, and I get it. Economically strong, car companies, fighting together in war, having some kind of like being strict with themselves. But something like the cherry blossom is totally different to Germany. Like, people who planted trees like this, they lived like a long time ago, and they planted a lot of those trees, and they seem to have understand something that I think the Germans didn't understand. I don't see as many cherry blossoms in Germany as here. And I think what the Japanese are very good compared to the Germans is they have a much deeper understanding of the meaning of life. And I don't know if that's really true in today's culture and society, but I think the old Japanese people, which probably most of them already died, they got it. They got something that, man, it's kind of like it's not something, it's not really maybe dependent on the country, but I think it is more which time are you born is, I think, more important. Probably the people who lived 150 years ago in Germany and the people who lived 150 years ago in Japan are not too different in certain ways of thinking. Before the plastic came, before the industrialization. And now I'm walking here. And the air is so nice. And I really want to cry somehow. I really want to cry. Not because I'm sad, but I'm grateful. I'm just grateful to be alive and to be here. To see this place. And I really feel a deep connection to Japan and to this area here. As if I have had a different life before and I was living here. I almost feel like that. But there was something I couldn't finish in that life, so the universe, God, whatever, gave me a chance to come back here and finish something and do something. And I've got that chance. And I feel a deep, deep appreciation and gratefulness for the chance to be here.